Okay, guys, welcome to Module 4. We'll go over the expectations and just what's going on this week. First of all, just overview what we have to do this week. We have another research project, 2 of 4, so there's 2 more coming up after this. We have a 4-problem homework assignment due on Saturday. So the research is on Thursday. This is due on Saturday, and then there's a midterm that's due on Sunday. Okay, the midterm is 2 parts. One part is a multiple choice exam. The second part is a written exam, and basically to make it easier, so here's the exam to download it, and then I have an answer template that's in Excel that again is designed to help you save you some time while you do the work. Regarding the research project, the second project is similar in the way that it's supposed to be done as the first research project. Remember, there's a certain way you need to do these research assignments that are done as a profession to explain and to communicate effectively to the client. So I have some videos. I've already provided them in earlier announcements, and I really suggest you watch those and look at the example. You see there's the research example in Module 3, and then if you go to the announcements, you can find where I have the video that helps you to understand what needs to be done on research. Basically, the way that research assignments are supposed to be communicated to clients, this is how we do it in the real world, so to speak. You have to start out with the facts of the case. That's really important. Remember, this communication to the client is supposed to stand on its own. So if it was ever used for any legal reason, or if it was ever used by another accountant picking up where you left off, or if it was used for your boss or another person in the firm, any of those reasons, they need to know the facts of the case. So be specific about basically just what happened. And then the next thing you need to do is provide the research that you found. Use the codification, the code that you need, and then explain it. Don't put it into quotes. You need to put it clearly so that the client understands what the research means. So that first is the facts of the case, then the client's information. The research information that you found, and then finally you provide some clear, direct, and specific guidance to the client, what you recommend, because that's why you were hired in the first place. So they need to walk away saying, I've got something I can go with now. I know what to do. If you're not clear about the recommendation, then the client is not going to feel very good about paying you for something that they obviously didn't get. So that's why it's important to have that. Looking at the assignment this week, you'll notice there's 4 problems. 6, most of this has to do with allowance for doubtful accounts and bad debt. So if there's a video that's in the announcements that walks you through it, you may have already watched that video, as well as the textbook, or if you want to look at an earlier version, or accountingcoach.com to see how allowance for bad debts work, that might be helpful for you. You do your journal entries, and you show your calculations, here or here, wherever you want to show them. And then you answer the question in the text box. This is the bigger problem, and as you can see by the grades, it's obviously got more points. And this one, again, I even provide the video here to help you find it. But what you want to do is first do your initial journal entries for your sales and receivables, and then you have an age listing where you estimate your allowance. Then you do your adjusting entry to get your allowance to be correct. Then you look at the general ledger in the form of T accounts. Then you have some receivables. In other words, let's analyze the receivables and see if management is doing a good job managing those receivables. Whenever somebody owes you money, you want to make sure that you get paid, and that's why it's so important to understand how to analyze receivables. And then you just discuss that here. Make sure you're clear and complete. You have a bank recon here. It's not a very difficult bank recon as bank recons go. So it's a good one to start out with. But it's already set up for you, and got some assistance in there in the cells. And then the final part, you have let's see, it's problem C 6-5. They're talking about receivables, and there's a 4-part discussion. And the key here is there's 4 requirements that they ask you to discuss. And what I'm looking for is nothing formal like the memos that we're doing for the clients. This is for you to demonstrate to me that you understand. So that's what you really need to do is make sure that you're clear enough, detailed enough to explain to me that you understand the concept. If I can see you understand the concept, then you'll do just fine on that. All right, so those are the assignments this week. Another busy week in our course. Best of luck.